2022 has come to an end, and there are so many popular TV series in China this year. Each one is so addictive that people can't stop, and here are the 10 most popular TV series in China. Lion's Reflection of Lai Mao has 1.651 billion views. Lion's Reflection of Lai Mao is an urban love TV series adapted from the novel My Wife Falls in Love with Me. It tells the story of a female president Mu Wanqing with a net worth of over 100 million and Lu Qing, an unemployed vagrant. The two meet for the first time just at the wedding scene, the romantic love story of this pair of happy enemies who married first and then fell in love. Ode to Joy 3 has 2.1 billion views. The 5 new girls in Ode to Joy community live on the same floor. They are the hotel manager, the workplace rookie, the mysterious and glamorous company personnel, and the life science research staff. 5 women with very different personalities are facing problems in the workplace, family, and love. Facing all kinds of difficulties in life, they went from being suspicious of each other to accepting each other with an open heart. In the city of Shanghai, they lived hard, warmed each other, and reaped growth. Come on! Mom has 2.329 billion views. An independent and strong single mother found out that she was pregnant after divorcing her ex-husband. She worked hard and lived hard, but suffered a blow after her son entered the gold medal Noble Kindergarten. In the elitist kindergarten, single mothers are out of place and have to fight fiercely with other noble mothers. After misunderstanding, conflict and reconciliation, these mothers, while guarding their children, also reap their own growth. The Beginning 2.468 billion. The script of The Beginning is adapted from the novel of the same name. It tells the story of the game architect Xiao Heiyun and the college student Li Shiqing who resurrected from the dead after a bus explosion, and continued to circulate during the time of the bus accident. The two had to work hard to prevent the explosion, find the truth in the killer's story. Special Warfare Glory has 2.576 billion views. Yan Po, who was born in a military family, joined the army and joined a certain detachment of the armed police just before the college entrance examination in order to prove himself to his father. During the recruit training camp, Yan Po had amazing training results, but he was not favored by the squadron leader and was assigned to the cooking class of the Special Warfare Squadron. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the cooking class, Yan Po restrained his mind and devoted himself to work. Due to his outstanding performance, Yan Po participated in the selection of the Armed Police Special Forces. The plot of Special Warfare Glory is intense and exciting, and the fellowship is touching. It has been well received by many audiences, especially Yang Yang's soldier image in the play is particularly eye-catching and has become the source of the main topic of the play. Let's Try the World has 4.249 billion views. He Fengxi in the martial arts world is peerless in appearance and extremely scheming. It seems that everyone is in his schemes. He Fengxi is determined to win the world, and as Mr. Lanqi marries the Wind King Xun. After 10 years of getting along, there is still a gap between him and Bei Fengxi. It wasn't until after a bloody storm that the two finally recognized each other's hearts and developed a sincere and passionate relationship. In the end, He Fengxi gave up his hegemony for Bei Fengxi and lived in seclusion in the mountains with her. The Rest of My Life, Please Advise Me has 4.515 billion views. The Rest of My Life, Please Advise tells the story of Lin Dixao, who had to give up his job opportunity because his father suffered from stomach cancer. His expectations for dreams and future life were all disillusioned. He thought he had reached the bottom of his life, but he met his father's attending Dr. Gu Wei, launched a two-way healing love, and found someone willing to entrust the rest of his life to each other. Mingwalu has 5.937 billion views. Mingwalu is a costume drama, which tells the inspirational stories of 3 ancient women. One is Zhao Painter, who was abandoned by her fiancé who got fame, the other is Song Yun's Hang, who was cheated into marriage and suffered abuse, and the other is about married life. Sun Sanyong, who unfortunately committed suicide. Coupled with the beauty of people, the beauty of the scenery, and the compact plot, it won the love of many drama fans as soon as it aired. Knife in the Snow has 7.857 billion views. Pretend to be Xu Fengnian, the eldest son of the world's richest dude, to seek marriage for the son-in-law who escaped from the Princess Su Aiju of the Liang royal family. Under the careful arrangement of his father Xu Xiao, he and his groom first entered the rivers and lakes for 3 years, and got acquainted with all kinds of people in the rivers and lakes. But when he learned that the relatives in the mansion were sacrificed one after another because of his superiority, Xu Fengnian decided to take a different path from his father's behavior. In order to dispel the Emperor Liang's doubts about the rebellion against the King of Fan, he took the servant girl in the mansion, the sword fairy Li Chonggong and other guards along the way, disturbing the martial arts forces. Xu Fengnian seems to be acting according to his father's plan, but in fact he is fighting against the established trajectory of fate. Later, he cultivated new forces such as Wudong, the poor students in Xiangnan, the old part of the Western Chu dynasty, and the Weishan Yuan clan who worked for his own family. He also found out the truth about the death of his mother in his early years through the slightest clues, and sent the conspirators on the road with his own hands. Xinghan Bright Moon Rising to the Sea has 8.233 billion views. Cheng Shousheng was kept by his grandmother by his parents since he was a child, and his wicked aunt intended to make her a useless person. Cheng Shousheng hid his edge in order to survive. Waiting for their parents to return, unexpectedly they have been separated for many years, and the relationship between parent and child has long been alienated. The loveless Xiaosheng met the General Ling Bai and got involved in the mystery of his complicated life experience. In the end, the two changed and grew up separately in the experience, and gradually reconciled with themselves and their families, and insisted on the justice in their hearts, and worked together to resolve the national crisis, and achieved a good story.